She's so fucking stupid. Hey, y'all. It's your favorite fucking sisters from the girl room, from the Girls Room the podcast, aka the Girls Room TV. What's up? So we finally.
No,
she's so fucking.
I'm so lame. I know.
So we finally are recording our first video together. No, we're not.
Do y'all hear my kids in the background? If so, I do apologize. I told y'all in my intro video, most likely you will hear some yelling in the background.
Text your daughter and tell her to leave him the hell alone.
That's exactly what I'm finna do. Watch your lie and say, I swear I'm not messing with him.
Alright, so
I'm finna call Ajano Asia back. She just called me. So y'all can see how this bitch be talking to me like something wrong with her. Hello, Ajano Asia. This is Mocha the MILF and Key from the Girls Room podcast, aka the Girls Room TV. You are live, honey.
Hey y'all, it's the one and only baddest bitch, aka the fat pussy princess.
This is going on our YouTube page, and we don't edit shit out, so
that's fine.
There goes your job.
Cute, aka the fat pussy princess. You can also follow my YouTube channel, Locked In with Ajano Asia.
Period.
I want y'all to be locked in with your girl. We're gonna talk about locks and love and life.
Okay.
So
one of her kids gonna show up to school and be like, the fat pussy princess?
And I'm gonna be like, the one and only.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you.
Did you see that on YouTube or did your daddy tell you?
She's so irritating, y'all. But we are going to give you a call back as soon as we're done recording. I have to send you this video because she likes to act a natural fool when I don't answer her phone calls. So
yeah, you actually didn't answer the call. You called me back, so I started to like.
You see what I'm talking about?
Message.
Do y'all see what I have to? Y'all see what I have to deal with?
Okay.
So yeah.
But call me when you're done.
She trying to sound you like, call me when you done.
Call me when y'all done, babe.
Bye.
Bye.
That's my bitch. I love her. Y'all.
Yeah, I love her. I love Ajano Asia. She's so sweet. Always got some tea for your girl.
She messy, just like us.
No, bitch, that's like you.
Bitch, you're messy as fuck.
Let me tell y'all, Mocha be calling me and be like, bitch.
But you be answering like, what's the tea?
What's the tea for you? I be like, so if y'all tell her anything, don't tell her because 9 times out of 10, look, she's gonna tell me, okay? Even if she be like, I promise I ain't gonna tell nobody. She's gonna tell me.
Why are you
and
lying?
Vice versa. Like
she's a lie. Some things that y'all tell me, I don't tell her. I be like, no, that's not my way to tell you. If she'll have an attitude, she'll be like, bro, just tell me. I'm like, no, she told me not to tell you. Now she decides to tell you.
I thought we was being real on here.
Am I lying? Do you know how many times I done told you like half the story? You be like, you know what? I don't even care no more. I don't even care no more. And I be like,
but you still told me when you told them you promised you weren't gonna tell nobody. So
lies.
Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, we are very, very close to one another.
Literally.
And I feel like I blame my mama for that because my mama didn't play that us getting into it shit. Like, if it was one
that don't mean we didn't fight growing up.
Right, we just didn't do it
because my mom used to always like get on me because I'm the oldest by 4 years.
Don't she look old?
No, bitch. They probably like, oh, which one is
like,
which one is which? I hate when y'all say that.
They're like, damn, she look like an old ass woman.
No, they like, damn, they like they're the same age. So technically, you look like an old ass woman.
Whatever.
Anywho,
whatever.
So my mom used to be like,
my face look fat as fuck.
My face look fat too, but I don't really care. But anywho, my mama used to always be like, you better not hit your sister. That's your little sister. You need to protect her. But this little hoe used to be smacking me,
the one protecting her,
clawing me in my face, scratching me and shit. And my mama used to be like, stop letting her scratch on you. What you want me to do, beat her ass? And my mom like, you need to start hitting her back. So I'm like, okay, bet. Because one time, Kiana hit me when we had company. She hit me in my eye. It was a basement full of kids. And all I kept thinking about was, if I hit her back, my mom is going to whoop me in front of all these kids. So I ran upstairs to tell my mom because I wanted Kiana to be in trouble. But it backfired because then my mom, when she tells the story, she's like, I remember that time Kiana hit you in your eye. Don't make it seem like she was just beating my ass.
Do you remember that time when you pulled my arm out of socket? Tell them about that time.
So
We was playing.
we was living in an apartment back then, so it wasn't a lot of shit to do. And me and Kiana, we playing or whatever, and I'm pulling her by her arm,
Dragging me across the fucking
but she was
floor.
getting on my. She was also getting on my nerve because she kept saying, "Do it again, do it again." So I started getting really, really rough with her. So I was taking her by her arms, and I was just
fucking
like,
yanking
I
my
was
damn
pulling
body.
her arms hard as hell across the floor, like dragging her across the floor. And then out of nowhere, like
It was one arm that you pulled. At
No.
one point, you had me by one arm and was yanking my ass back and forth across that damn carpet. I'm getting carpet burning and everything. And out of nowhere, I felt something pop.
I pulled her arm out of socket.
My whole fucking arm was out of socket. You know how when you cry so hard to where you don't make no noise, you just be like.
And I thought she was
Like she was sitting there. She was sitting there like.
No, remember at first I thought she was playing. So it was so funny.
And I'm like,
she kept saying, I was like,
I'm
no.
like, no.
Just yanking her
Fucking
arm.
arm is out of socket, bro.
My mama came in the room.
No, I went in the bathroom to go get her.
Was it the bathroom? I thought she
Yes,
came in the
because
room.
we was in the front room. I went in the bathroom to go get her because she had been telling us to sit down. So she was
when I
already
said she get me in
irritated.
trouble.
That's how I know she was irritated. She already had got on us and told us to sit down or whatever. And yeah, she pulled my fucking arm out of socket. So I went in there and I told my mom, gee, first of all, I don't even remember like what she did to Kiara. I just know that she got the push in my arm, like she had my arm and was like pushing
Okay,
it like
damn.
that. And that shit was
I remember that.
hurting.
She was like trying to like pop it back into socket. Like, you know how like when you have like your Barbie dolls.
Instead of just taking me to
hold
the
on, you have the
goddamn-
Barbie dolls and you take the arms apart and stuff like that, like all the limbs, and you pop them back in there. Like that's what my mom was doing with Kiana's arm. And I'll never forget, my mom was like, the whole time she was doing it, Kiana was sitting there like, and I was
that
just,
shit
I
hurt.
was, and in my mind, I'm like, she's a fucking liar. Like I just knew she was faking. So I was sitting there looking at her like, and my mama was like, you better hope. She was like, you better hope I can get her arm fixed. She was like, you know
From
what?
my arm fixed, like I'm a fucking Barbie doll. or
She
some
kept
shit.
saying that though, and then she was like, and then she kept looking over at me, like she was trying to pop me out of arm, and she was like, "I'ma beat your ass when I get done. I'ma fuck you up." And I was just sitting there like, and I'll never ever forget.
Instead of taking me to the fucking hospital, why do black people do that shit? Think they can do some shit on their own? Like my whole fucking arm was out of socket, bro. Like.
But the whole point though, not the whole point, but the good thing about it is, after that, because I legit thought I was gonna get my ass whooped that day. My godmama
made conversation with
No,
her
my
and shit.
godmama. Remember, my godmama showed up, and like she literally just popped up over our crib, and it was like a play date and shit. Like our god sister was over there. Like we was over there just having a good ass time, and I'm just like trying to be the best kid possible. I'm trying to wait on her and her company. I'm like, Mom, you guys need anything? And we sweep this up, Mom. Mom, you thirsty?
Mom, if you need me, I'll be in the room.
Like, because my mama was gonna whoop my ass, and I was legit scared. But when the company left, like she forgot about it. So
I ain't forget about that shit. My arm was hurting, baby.
that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah.
But we got hella stories like that. Like me and Kiana just going back and forth. No, remember that time we had that sleepover, and we got into that fight. Oh my gosh! When I tell
And I
y'all,
whooped her ass.
girl, stop fucking lying. I had your head all up against the fucking railing.
And-
Like I was,
And that's
banging
because
your
I was
head.
punching your ass the whole
Gee,
time.
when I tell
We
y'all,
had a canopy bed.
hold on, wait. We had company, and I'll never forget this. And I have to drop names. It was Jelani, Oprah was over here, Alexis was over here. Was Nadia here too that day?
I don't know.
I feel like she was. I feel like we had like a house full, not a house full, but
I don't know.
it was both of my friends here, Nadia and Jelani, and then we had her friend Alexis, and then my auntie Oprah was over here, and then Javette was over here too, because it was quite a few of us. But it was actually in this room. We had a big canopy bed, and me and Kiana used to share a room. We had our own room, but we
still slept
wanted to
together.
sleep together. Weird, I know.
That's
but-
really weird how like attached we were to the hip. Like,
But when you were born, remember, because I was 4 and you was like a baby, so they put you in my room, and it just kind of was like one of those things where we were so used to sleeping with each other that like,
but the fact that we just naturally like are glued to the hip, like
but again, it started early. Like it was
all
just-
siblings aren't like that.
again, it started early. Like mama
Except for
didn't
that
that
one
But anyway,
siblings that we know that are little gross.
anyway, shut up. This ain't that. So, anyway, so we had company, and Kiana used to be like real, like just over the top about this Barney pillow. Imagine she grown as hell, but she had
Bitch, I was not grown.
Bitch, you were grown as fuck. You was like at least you were in middle school. We was at
I wasn't in middle school.
Yes, you was.
I was not. We didn't have no canopy bed.
Yes,
in middle
we
school.
did. Yes,
No,
we did.
Cause I had
Bro, I was in like 6th, 7th grade. Remember, cause I had all the.
I wasn't in middle school though. Is what I'm saying. You said I was.
We're 4 years apart. You were like 2nd grade.
That's not middle school. That's elementary school. Middle school is 6th grade and up, baby. Colin Powell Middle School.
Cedar Prairie Middle School back then. That's what it was
Cedar
called.
Prairie Elementary. That's what it was.
The most.
It was
This is the shit that we argue about. This is why we can't be together all day long. Shut up and let me tell the fucking story.
Some stupid
Can
shit.
you please let me tell the fucking story?
Go ahead.
Thank you. When I'm done, if you want to go in the comments and autocorrect every fucking thing, then we can do that. Girl, I will snatch that whole. Let me shut up. Stop talking to me right now. You pissing me off. So like I said, be quiet. Anyways, well, she had this little Barney pillow, and like I said, she was grown as fuck. And she was like, she was laying on my pillow. And I was like, give me my pillow back, give me my pillow back. And she was like, no, you make me. She was talking shit, trying to show out in front of her friend. So I took her Barney pillow and I sat on it. And when I sat on it, she got mad. And I was like, I'm finna fire on it.
Why the fuck do you sit on people's pillows?
Why the fuck are you on my pillow when you got a whole ass Barney pillow?
If you would have just put your head on the pillow, okay, cool. But don't fucking sit on my goddamn pillow. Like,
bro,
that shit is so fucking inconsiderate.
She had this Barney pillow. She used to take it every fucking where it was dirty and she slobbed all over it.
It was not dirty.
So I wanted my pillow back. And I said, give me my pillow or I'm going to do something. She was like, make me. Kiana had a very smart mouth and she had company. And she used to always like start arguments when I had company. Like she always felt like she had a point to prove to my friends. So my friend, like Jelani, looking at me like she was pointing to the pillow, and I was like, okay. So I snatched Kiana's pillow and I sat on it and I farted. So when Kiana found out I farted on her pillow, she like stole me.
Period.
So now
we don't do shit like that.
And then I jumped right back up and we started fighting. Like it took that one time for her to hit me, and my friends is in the room too. I'm like, y'all got me fucked up if y'all think I'm gonna let my sister whoop my ass. I'm finna beat her ass, and if I get in trouble, I just get in trouble. At the end of the day, she had my pillow first, so I thought that I was in the clear.
But you overdid yourself because you ain't have to do all that.
All I did was fart.
What you mean?
I couldn't hold it in.
I was laying on the pillow and you take
No, you didn't! I
was laying on the pillow. You took my Barney pillow, sat on it, and then call Mama.
Mama wasn't in the room. I'm finna call Javette. Hopefully she answers her phone.
We ain't got time for all that.
But anyways, like I was saying, the pillow, I remember this scene. We was watching the movie. It was late at night. Kiana was at the foot of the bed on my pillow. Her pillow was at the top of the bed on her side of the bed. And I took it and I sat on it and I farted. So when she hit me, in my mind, I was just like, oh, my friends is looking at me too. I was like, I'm not finna cry, I'm finna beat her ass. So I started punching her back, and we was in here like fighting. So I took her head and I started like trying to push it through I was hitting it on a railing because it was like a princess bed. And I'm trying to, my goal was to stick her head through those fucking railings. I was like really fighting. So then I think Javette broke us up because once she broke us up, I took off running to my mother's room because I wanted to tell on her before Kiana told on me. And we both like trying to beat each other to the room. Like she pulling me back, I'm pulling her back, I'm pushing her down and shit. We get to my mama room. My mama opened
Imagine it's late as fuck.
First off, and I hate to say this on camera, but I'm sorry, Mom. My mom was in her bathroom smoking a blunt.
She was.
I will never forget this.
That's why she joint.
That's why she was really mad because we was like, I tried to open the door. Remember, it was
locked. So we grabbed the key and
popped the door open, and the door flew open, and she looked over like, I was like, she was like, Mom, we both trying to tell on each other. I'm like, Mom, Kiana. She was like, she said,
it was her birthday.
She was like, both of y'all get out my damn room. Well, she closed the door and then she comes in the room and she asks everybody in the room what happened. Now, mind you, Kiana got a friend. I got 2 friends. And then it's my auntie Oprah is over here, then my older sister Javette. So what pissed me off was
everybody was on my side.
No,
they knew
lies.
I was not wrong.
Hold on, no. Everybody in that room said, and that's what pissed me off to this very day. Everybody in that room was like, well, Kiana had Kiara's pillow first. Mama said
I did, but
no.
Overdid
at the end of the day, no.
Fighting on my shit.
No, everybody else had everybody in the room had my bag. It was like she should have never had your pillow. At the end of the day, it's true. She should have never had it.
You're right.
And she was being
to do all that.
You was being an asshole about it. If you had just been like, oh, just take mine, that would have been fine. But you was like, no, I'm not giving you the pillow. Make me. You wasn't even thinking about this pillow. Like she was just being a bitch. So That's the type of shit we used to argue about. And as you can see, we still argue about it because this bitch still got me fucked up because she definitely had my fucking pillow and I should whoop your ass for getting me in trouble. My mom put us on punishment for 2 fucking weeks because we fought each other.
But it wasn't even a full 2 weeks because she got tired of our ass being in her space.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
when it was if she told our ass 2 weeks, we couldn't go outside. So we still had, like, the TV and all of that shit. But
the house phone,
exactly,
computer.
So we purposely would be up underneath her, getting on her nerves. And then she was like, you know what? Take y'all ass outside.
Y'all getting on my damn nerves. So, like, you sure we're on punishment?
Yeah.
Because her favorite line was like, y'all giving me 2 weeks.
In the house.
Don't ask to go no motherfucking where.
That was her way of not having... She used to like that shit because she didn't want to have to take us nowhere. My mama fucking hated taking us places. Like...
skating rink and shit. We were those kids that, like... We used to be like, Mom, can we go to the skating rink? And she, like, as long as our chores were done, like, on Saturdays from 1 to 4, we went skating. And then sometimes, like, 4:30 to, like, whatever time we would go to the show. Like, my mom made sure that our weekends were, like, jam-packed with things to do. Mm-hmm. And we always had our friends with us. So, my mom would have to pay for us, them, their snacks, all of that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Our childhood was lit. As you can see.
Y'all, she's talking some her childhood was lit. I bet it was because she had an older sister that had to fucking drive her everywhere.
Okay, that's for another video. That's for another video.
That shit.
Okay, whatever. But at the end of the day,
see what I'm talking about?
We glued to the hip. It's up there. I want smoke behind her. She better have smoke behind me. Period.
That's like a given.
Yeah, and it's funny because every time y'all see us or see me, you see her. Mm-hmm. You see her, you see me. Like. We don't do shit without the other. So,
and it's so funny because people really legit think that we just, but they know that we always together. But people be like, "Oh my God, y'all probably be having so much fun. Y'all be this, y'all be that." We do, but we argue the entire time we together. Literally the entire time we together. If I was recording before we actually press start on this video, y'all would have heard us arguing over who needs to sit closer to the camera. We argue about everything.
Y'all know how twins, like, we legit should have been twins because it's like, I know a set of twins that argue and literally fist fight. Me and Kira don't fist fight no more. Or we probably only
fist
fight.
We grew out of that.
Like
We used to. But we used to go at it.
But we would never, like, fist fight to where, like, we trying to, like, hurt each other. Like,
yes,
those twins I know, we
didn't fist fight like boys, but we fist fought, like, to the point where it was like, let's hurry and fight. But the moment we would hear Mama coming, we would just instantly stop. We were like, remember that one time we got into a fight on the couch, and I remember I had fake nails because I remember you broke my nail, so it could have been 8th grade. But I was like so mad that you broke my nail, and then Mama came in. I'm sitting there looking at her like,
because my mama did not
I wanted
play
to
that shit,
beat
y'all.
your ass.
My mama did not play that us fighting shit. She always said, like, you say that shit for them bitches in the street.
Yep.
And
she used to say, she was like, first off, if I find out y'all fighting each other, I'm gonna whoop y'all ass. Mm-hmm. She was like, because at the end of the day, save that energy for somebody else. Yeah. And that's what the fuck we did.
Yep. So, and honestly, like, I appreciate her for having that, like, mindset because it's so many people that not on speaking terms with their siblings or don't have a relationship with their siblings but live together. And
or even just like, even the people that just like they get into it with their siblings over something so petty and be like, I'm not talking to her. And I'd be like, gee, me and Kiara argue every fucking day, 3, 4, 5 times a day sometimes.
But still talk every day.
Like, and I think my boyfriend be kind of confused too, because like I'll be like, she'll do something to piss me off, and I'll be like, oh, she get on my fucking nerves. And he be like, well, why y'all gonna be back cool in like 10 minutes? I'm like, no the fuck we not. And then 5 minutes later, like, she'll send me a funny ass text, and it just goes out the window. I'm not like, I'm still mad at you. Like, it's so petty. We just be like, okay, whatever. She talks shit about my kids all day, every day.
Her box head ass son and her lemon head ass daughter. Her son got, y'all know Roly Poly Oly, the little box.
No, you're not talking.
The little cube one. That's what her son look like. And then her daughter like the one with the round head.
But she had a round head when she was little too. Still got one. We all just got round head.
Yeah, so
and y'all can talk about, oh, y'all big headed ass. We done heard all them jokes. I don't care.
Period. I don't give a fuck.
I dare you to get these comments and try it because I'm gonna take off, baby. What?
Ain't nobody gonna fight me.
Nah, but
period. So this was our first video, y'all. If y'all have some questions and answers, or some questions y'all want answered, maybe that'll be our next video, Q&A. But
send y'all questions in though.
Yeah. So make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at The Girls Room Podcast. That's DAGIRLZ Room Podcast. See? Hey. 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 Hey.
No,
You almost stabbed me.
Girl.
Girl.
Anyways, I'm finna call Aja back. So, bye y'all. Thanks for tuning in.